we're back in the forest. I've never done the bottom jumps of GBU because they've always scared me because they're big, and I haven't done big jumps in very many years. But it looks like school's gone back, so it's very quiet here today. So I might try and piece these together. It's very damp up here today. It's been pouring down for the last few days, so conditions aren't great. Very slippy. So it looks like we start off with a little gap step down, and then we go into basically a tabletop, and then another kind of table, kind of double, and then a table-y step up, and then I think a road gap, and then a double. So I think we'll try and just do little by little. I don't even know if I'll make this first feature. So I'll try this and maybe the first table if that works, and we'll go from there. Absolutely no idea what kind of speed we need for this. So maybe we'll just take a roll in. Maybe we'll try it first off. Let's see what happens. Okay, a little bit sketchy. Pulled my brake in the air, started to nose down. I mean, I kind of did what was right, but it wasn't pretty. Was I getting bucked? Was I not getting bucked? I think I got slightly bucked on the first one, and then did the opposite on the second and didn't get the back up. So I guess we try those first two again. Grabbing the brakes mid-air was an interesting thought, or not thought. But I guess stopping the rotational mass at the front will make the front dive, so if I'm coming off the back, that's a good thing to do. Okay, take two. Try be better, I guess. Okay, that one wasn't so bad. I'm not jumping very pretty, but I'm jumping, so maybe we'll try this third one now. Scared. So I think my speed coming in is okay. I might be landing a little far down the second, so I could maybe go a little bit slower, but I'm not sure if that's something I want to experiment with yet. Okay, let's try get the first three, which is really the first maybe 2.5, because I don't know if this first step down counts. Okay, sketchy jump on the second. So let's try again. I'm kind of not doing any jumping technique, I think because I'm scared of them. I'm just kind of rolling over them and hoping. But I also don't really want to try and boost it quite yet until I feel comfy, so don't really know. Okay, let's get the second one smooth. What's happening? The back's not coming up. And then, luckily my brain's telling me to grab front brake, but that's definitely not a conscious decision. So I need to pull up a bit more, but that's scary. Well, that was a little bit sketchy, not at all pretty. Definitely was coming in very nose heavy. Again, maybe I could go slower. Maybe that would be nicer for me, but I'm not sure. I need to be towed in, but there's also nobody here, and I'm scared. Maybe I don't have enough rebound on the back, but also don't want to play around with it just yet because I might just be being a little handsy, because that's very in character for me. I want to try a little bit slower, I think. Okay. Slower was definitely better. That felt much smoother. Oh, this is big, isn't it? That's a steep landing. You can't tell on here, but jeez. Okay, that was better. But this looks huge. I don't like it. So I dabbed a brake on that last one before the third one, and it still seemed okay. I've been pedaling a lot at the top, well not a lot but enough, but I think you can probably just roll in and pump it. But the big old step-uppy table is scaring me. So let's see what happens next. Okay, dab the brake again in between and in the air, but it was still, like I still made it even though I'm grabbing some brake. I grabbed a lot of brake before this one. I'm just a pansy. Okay, hopefully the first few will be okay, and then let's try and send the table a little bit longer. But I'm still messing up that second one, first one, I don't even know. It's a big old landing, isn't it? Still grabbing brake. So I feel like I'm grabbing quite a lot of brake after the first main one, the second kind of one, but still making the next. So again, I'm wondering if I can enter slower, but I don't know. Do we want to aim for clearing that next one? Because we're a bit scared. Okay. Nowhere near enough speed for that one. And I didn't grab brake before it, so that's interesting. The little road gap here should be fine, and then that next one's scary because it's a proper double. Here we go. Okay, didn't at all make that table, the step up, but the road gap's fine. But definitely need either way more speed or way more pickup. I feel like I'm not jumping them, not lifting up, I'm just kind of going through them. Because picking up feels scary. But also my front end's still high, so having to grab that front brake to drop it down mid-air, which isn't exactly great. I don't know, I'm not a jumper. Do we try and be a little bit more boosty? Probably not, because that's terrifying. Should we? Maybe. Will we? Probably no. Do I need to put a pedal in for that table? Maybe. Do I want to? Definitely not. Okay, that was better. I think I grabbed a little brake because I got scared. But I think I hit the first two a bit better. Maybe. Maybe big jumps just aren't for me. So I went to manually let some air out of the front because I thought it was too hard, let too much out. So I went back to the car, put some more air in the front, put some more air in the back. But annoyingly, neither of these stanchions have percentage marks on them, so I just had to guesstimate. But let's see what that does to these jumpers. Re-looking at it and redoing the math in my head, I still think no, maybe that's okay. Oh, okay. Back to it. It's not going to work, is it? Well, it was better. The front wasn't coming up as much, so I think the more air in the back helped. Still not making that fourth one. Okay, that was a bit better, a bit more lift. Would there be enough speed for this one? I don't know. Okay, it definitely feels better after putting more air in. Now I've just got to not be a pansy, which is difficult. Maybe enough speed to get it, but it's scary when it's not a tabletop. Well, I just saw somebody else not fully land into the landing on that step up and still make the one after the road gap, which makes it more tempting. But I'm scared. Well, I just filmed that whole conversation with that lovely man who was saying that you can quite easily not clear that step-uppy table, and as long as you clear the road gap, the next one's kind of chill, even though it looks scarier. It's kind of okay, which gives me some confidence, maybe. But that time that I did the table, it was terrible to step up. So maybe it'll happen. Okay, that last one is actually, those last two are actually super chill. We did the thing. That's nice. It's a little bit sketchy, but the thing's done. Yippee!